study suggests your next eye exam may be an early detector of early stage Alzheimer's. Doctors at Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles, they've been studying retinal and brain tissue from 86 donors for 14 years. They came with varied backgrounds. Some had normal cognitive functions, others displayed early stage impairments, and some had late stage Alzheimer's. The study showing that Alzheimer's patients had certain kinds of eye damage that patients without the disease did not have. NewsNation medical commentator and board-certified cardiologist Dr. Dave Montgomery is here live from Atlanta. Dr. Dave, what exactly does this mean? I mean, do you go in for your typical eye exam, or do you have to go to an ophthalmologist versus an optometrist to get this kind of research?
Yeah, good morning to you, Adrienne. So all really good questions, and I think we're quite a little bit away from that. I think what this study was, which was a post-mortem study to your point earlier, it was a hypothesis generator more than anything else. The question was really, can we see early signs of Alzheimer's disease in other parts of the neurological system? If you think about it, the retina, the back of the eye, highly specialized nerve cells, well, they showed that, in fact, you can see some of the signs of Alzheimer's disease in those specialized cells. And I think this is a hypothesis generator more than anything else at this point.
Okay, hypothesis generating aside, I can say that. When it comes to the kind of damage they showed or they saw, was this retinal detachment? Was this other types of injury to the eye?
Yeah, so great question. Not macular degeneration, not retinal detachment. These are the proteins that we see in Alzheimer's disease that is now thought to be causal in Alzheimer's disease. At the end of the day, it's a misfolded protein. Every protein that gets made, it's folded, then it has form and function. When a protein is misfolded, it doesn't function normally. What happens in Alzheimer's disease is you get these plaques that stop the nervous system from functioning normally, the brain from functioning normally. And that's what they saw in the eye. Now, this is new, relatively new, to see these sort of amyloid plaques in the retina. This is some of the breakthrough that makes it very intriguing here.
And there are millions of people living with Alzheimer's. I think people are so fascinated by studies like this is they're saying, I don't want to get Alzheimer's. I don't want my dad or my mom to get Alzheimer's. So should people be paying attention to this study right now, or should we wait until there's more data coming out? Because I'm sure that everybody's going to be like, okay, let me go to the eye doctor. Let's, trying to prevent this diagnosis from hitting their family.
Yeah, 30,000-foot view question right there. How do we get to it early? We've got to get to this disease early. And the reason why I think, for me and very many others, that this is intriguing is because if there are signs in the retina, early signs in the retina, in this study, cognitive impairment, mild cognitive impairment, they saw the retinal changes. If we can get to it early, then we can treat it early. There are vaccines, believe it or not, antibodies against the amyloid plaques that are in development right now that were studied in mild cognitive impairment, right? Mild dementia. So if we don't get to it early, we may not be able to use a vaccine when it becomes available to reverse or slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease. I think right now, what this helps us do is say there is a possibility that we can see this non-invasively, Adrienne. We don't have to go into the body. We don't have to have tissue non-invasively with imaging, for example, to see Alzheimer's disease early and attack it early.
Okay, well, I appreciate you taking the time to join us, Dr. Dave Montgomery. Thank you again, as always. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.